My dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I hope that you will have enjoyed your Eid. Inshallah, now once again, you should be serious about your studies because we are once again starting our online classes, which can be of great help to you people. So we have learned something about narrations, and today we are going to learn something about kind of sentences, that how will you change sentences into indirect narration. So first of all, let us take question sentence, that how will you change them into indirect one. So you should know that question sentences are of two types. The first one are simple question sentences. Simple. So it means that all those question sentences are called simple question sentences that begins with the helping verb or auxiliary or model verb. As we say, are you a teacher? Have you finished your work? So they are called simple question sentences. So the method of changing these simple question sentences into indirect one is that, for example, let me write one sentence. I said to the teacher, have you done the work? So this is question sentence because it has started with question word with auxiliary verb have. So this is called simple question sentence. So the method of changing this into indirect narrations is that here, because there is a question in this, so here in place of said to, you will have to write question word which is asked. I asked the teacher. I asked the teacher. Here you will have to write asked in place of said to, because it shows that there is a question in this sentence. So I asked the teacher if. You can use two words here. One is if and the second one is whether. So you should prefer this word if, because most of the time students make a mistake in writing this word correctly. Sometimes they write whether, which is mosam. So therefore, prefer to use if. If. Now this is in question form, and you will have to write it in positive form. And this is past perfect tense, and you will have to change it into past perfect. This is present perfect, and you will change it into past perfect. And this is also in question form, and you will have to change it into positive form. In this way, and you, as you know already, that you is second person pronoun, and you will change it according to the object of the reporting page. This is the sentence which is outside the inverted commas is called reporting speech, and the sentence which is within the inverted commas is called reported speech. So a second person pronoun which is within the inverted commas or in the reported speech will be changed according to the object of the reporting speech. So here, reporting speech is a noun, and once we have written it already, so for the second time to use it seems rather to be awkward. So therefore, to avoid repetition of a noun, you will have to use pronoun instead of that noun. So here, we will have to write he. I asked the teacher whether he. Now you will have to change the tense. Here it is in question form, and the tense is present perfect. So here you will have to write positive sentence, and you will have to use past perfect. He had done the work. There will be no question mark like this here, because here ask shows the question. So this is the method of simple question sentence. Okay, that how will you change it into indirect narration? So this is just simple. The second one is complex question sentence. So all the question sentences, all the complex question sentences that begins with W word or with question word are called complex question sentence. As how have you finished your work? How are you? Why have you failed in your exam? So all these sentences starts with question word, and all question words start with W. Only one word, which is how, start with H. So therefore, grammarians prefer that you should use question words, not W words. Though most of the question words begin or start with the word, the letter W, as why, where, which, whose, whom, and what, and so on. Only one word, which is question word, start with only H letter. So therefore, you should call it question word. So the method of changing this complex question sentence is as under. For example, let me write one example, one sentence that you said to me. You said to me, why did you go? Why did you go? This is a complex question sentence because it has started with W word sentence, W word. Now, once again, you will have to write here asked. You asked me. You asked me. Why will remain in the same way. Why? You asked me why. Now, once again, this is in question form. So we'll have to write positive sentence, and also this is past indefinite. So you will have to change it into past perfect. Why? And you will be changed according to me. As you know that second person pronoun are changed according to the object of the reporting speech. So why? You ask me why I, because here is me, which is in objective form, and you is here in the subjective case. So you will follow first me, and then once again me will follow you, because it is in the subjective form, subjective case. So me subjective case is I, and then we'll have to write the rest of the sentence. I had gone. So the sentence is, you asked me why I had gone. Okay, so now you know the main changes that happen here. Okay, in place of said to, we have written asked, and we have omitted, dropped out, left out commas, and you had been changed into I, and this past indefinite tense has been changed into past perfect. Now come to the next one. Imperative sentences. Imperative. You know that imperative sentences are those in which an order, request, advice, suggestions, consultations, warning are expressed. They are called imperative sentences. In Urdu, we use just one word for them, hukmiya jumle. For example, come here. So this is imperative sentences. Get out of the house, get out of the classroom. This is an order. If I will say, please help me, so then it shows a request. If I will say, pray 5 times a day, then this is an advice sentence. Okay. In the same way, if I will say, please don't move from this place, otherwise you can endanger your life. So don't move from this place. This is warning. And in the petrol stations, in filling station, you most of the time see this sentence there, please switch off your engine. So this is a kind of warning, okay, which is called imperative sentence. Now come and keep this word in mind too. Now let me write just one sentence. I said to him, then inverted commas, get out of the class. Get out of the class. This is now imperative sentences in which an order has been given to somebody. Now always keep in mind that if there will be requests, so you will have to write here requested in place of said to. If there will be an advice, then you will have to write here advised. If there will be order, then you will have to write here ordered. If there will be any kind of inspirations, motivation, or urge, then you will have to write here the word urged, inspired, and motivated, and so on. Mean that you will have to write here a word in place of said to according to the meaning, according to the sense of that imperative sentence. So because as you know that there is an order, so here you will have to write ordered in place of said to. So I ordered him. We don't use any to after order. I ordered him to get out of the class. So you will have to add only one word here. I asked him to get out of the class, and inverted commas are dropped. So this is very simple. Just keep in mind that you will have to add to before the first helping verb of that imperative sentence. Now come to the next one, optative sentences. So you should, I hope that you know that what are optative sentences. So they are those sentences in which we express either wish or we extend some kind of prayers. As we say, may Allah bless you. So this is imperative sentences. If I will say, would that I were a president, would that you were my teacher, kash aap mere ustad hote. So here we are expressing some kind of wish. If I will say, may Allah shower blessings upon you, may Allah keep you safe and sound from all kinds of calamities. Allah aapko tamam tar afat se bacha ke rakhe. So this is also optative sentence. So now the first one in which we express a wish is I said to you, I said to you, would that you were my teacher. Would that you were my teacher. So the meaning of this in Urdu is that kash aap mere ustad hote. So said to will be changed into wished, because this is past indefinite. So you will use past form of wish. I wished. I wished that. Now would that will be dropped because would that is used in the meaning of I wish. So here we have already used these words I wished. So therefore would that will be dropped. Would that, then you will be changed according to the object of the reporting speech, which is already you. I wish that you. Now, verb will be changed according to had been, and you were show that this is past indefinite, and you know that past indefinite tense is changed into past perfect. So verb will be changed verb will be changed into had been. You had been. I wish that you had been. Now look to my. You know that first person pronoun I and we and their cases, possessive and their subjective cases and objective cases, will be changed according to the subject of the reporting speech, and subject of the reporting speech is already in the first person pronoun. So it means that my will be changed according to the subject of the reporting speech. I wish that you had been, so it will remain the same. That you had been my teacher. So you learned that would that said to has been changed into wished, would that has been dropped, and this tense of past indefinite has been changed into past perfect, and the rest of the words remains the same. So now come to the next one, in which we express prayers. I said to him. I said to him. May Allah succeed you. May Allah succeed you. Allah आपको कामयाब करे. So here in this sentence, this is also once again operative sentences. But here we are expressing, we are sending some kind of prayers. यानी हम किसी के लिए यहाँ पर दुआ कर रहे हैं. So now here said to will be changed according to the sense of that sentence. So here there is a prayer in that reported speech. So here we will have to add, we will have to write prayed in place of said to. I prayed that. Him will be left because there is no need of writing this again. I prayed that. So Allah will come first. That Allah, and you should learn that this is not in question form, because may is also used for permission. As we say, may I come in, sir? Okay, so that is used. In that case, it is used for permission. But here, may is used for prayer. Allah and may will be changed into might. Allah might succeed. It will be in the first form. Allah might succeed. Now you will be changed according to him. Him is the third person pronoun, and you know that second person pronoun within the commas within the reported speech are changed according to the object of the reporting speech. So here it will be changed according to this rule. I prayed that Allah might succeed him. So now look at the changes that here we have written prayed, and may have been changed into might, and you have been changed into him. So these are some basic rules, and in learning advanced reading and writing, most of the time you come across these kind of sentences. Then students feel a lot of difficulties in changing this into indirect narration. So therefore, students should learn something on their own, and I have also prescribed some book which is available in the market easily. The name of that book is Narration Made Easy, written by Afzal Anwar Mufti, and which is not so much costly book. You can purchase it and you can learn something more about these narrations. Thank you very much.